is going on, everybody? Still trying to figure this whole new thing out, but hope you're all having a great Friday afternoon. I'm wrapping up the work week here, so again, nice time to hang out, see who's out there. Yeah, it's kind of crooked. That's all right. And see what's going on. So I appreciate anybody jumping out here, whether it's live or later, but I see a few comments already, so I'm going to jump into those real quickly. We got Allie in here saying, I won't be able to catch this live, but I wanted to pop in to say hello and wish you a great stream and weekend. Well, thanks, Allie. I appreciate that very, very much, and I hope you have a great weekend as well. Jeff is in here saying good afternoon. And I should say, if I sound... I'm still getting used to this new streaming service. So if something sounds off or looks off, besides just the look of my face, maybe throw it in the comments and let me know. That helps me just figure out any tweaking I need to do. And my cables are, I probably don't even need these right now. I'm just talking to myself anyway. So I'm going to take those out as long as you all can still hear me. So Jeff, thanks for jumping in here saying good afternoon. This is a way more hype intro countdown. Yeah, the music is a little way more upbeat. So yeah, I'll have to see whether you can play around with that at all. I haven't tried. That's just kind of the stock that came with it. So we got Bonnie in here, Mama Blu-ray. Hi, Corey. Hi, Bonnie. How are you doing? Did you have a good Halloween? Let me know. I seriously want to know if you had a good Halloween. Did you get any good spooky movies watched? If anybody had any really good movies that they watched for Halloween or that you got lined up for this weekend, let me know in the chat. I want to know because I'm always looking for new suggestions, new things to watch. So thanks for jumping in here, Bonnie. We got Holland in here saying, hey, Corey, my sexy red leader. I don't know about that, but I appreciate your vote of confidence there, Holland, very much. Thanks for jumping in. We got Mike in here, Mega Mike, the movie man. Good afternoon, movie friends. Good afternoon, Mike. Thanks for jumping in here. You got a live stream coming up tonight, don't you? I saw a bunch of good people. Well, not that you'd never... They're always good people that you have on your panels, but I just saw a lot of names pop up of, I believe, tonight. You got some pre-gaming, I think, for Criterion, I want to say. If I got that wrong, don't get mad at me. But the Criterion sale is going on, and I know people are getting pumped up for it, people looking for recommendations, and sounds like you might be talking about some of the things that you're going to be going after. And I was already looking at my little wish list as well, so I'm cutting back, but I could still see it in one or two, maybe, in this sale. Video Tasties, Gareth, what's going on, man? Saying, I just wanted to say good luck, and we're all counting on you. Thank you. No pressure, right? No pressure. Which I'll have to say, too, I was going to throw this out anyway, but this Sunday, so it'll be a little earlier for me, but accommodating times across the pond, we got Gareth on here Sunday. I'll say night. It'll be, I think, 4 p.m. Central Time, so 5 p.m. Eastern in the United States. So going to have him on for Movie Club and get to hang out, talk to him, and dig into his, to whatever we want to talk about. But I'm kind of curious to start off maybe with his VHS collection because it looks pretty cool. Got Scolder in here saying hello. Hello, Scolder. Thanks for jumping in here. You picking up any thing for Criterion sale this season? So yeah, I was looking at a couple. I'm probably just going to keep it to a couple, but so I need to whittle it down because there's way more than like two that I want to get, but just trying to keep it in check a little bit. So Anatomy of a Fall is one that I've been meaning to get for quite a while and haven't. So that might be getting on the purchase list this time around. There was a few others. Some people had shown, I probably should bring it up so I'm not forgetting anything, but I know some people had shown in the past a real cool set for that Del Toro's Pinocchio. That looked really interesting to me. That's a possibility. trying to get to the Barnes and Noble site, but anyway, not that you need to know, but those are two that kind of popped out in my head real quickly. But I got to go through my little wish list again and check it twice. See if I know I'm missing. I have a huge list of potential purchases, but those are two pretty good contenders, I would say. Hey, Larry, what's going on? Saying, hey, Corey, and everybody in the chat. Thanks for jumping in here, man. You know what I got to figure out? There we go. Figuring out all these new things. I didn't know where the mute button was. I didn't want to cough in everybody's ear. So thanks, Larry, for jumping in here. Adrian James, what's going on? Saying, hello there, Corey. How you doing today? I'm doing pretty good, man. It's been a long week. We've had some pretty big events this week. A lot of people have posted about it. I don't know if I feel like digging into it too much, and it's not disrespect for anything. I was going to post something later, but yeah, it's been a week. So anyway, but that's why I like doing this, hang out with some friends and get to talk for a little bit, take my mind off of things, and make my Friday workday go a little bit quicker. So thanks for jumping in here. Chris C saying afternoon, everyone, / the like button. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate you coming by through. Bonnie, you're always great with giving feedback. I appreciate it. Sounds and looks just fine. I'll take it. We have Bonnie's seal of approval, so I am good with that. So no, I'm good. It's coming through. So, my third favorite Corey, right? Your VHS rental recommendations, your little short you did, were those your two favorite Corys that were in those movies? I don't blame you if they are. I don't blame you. Bacon, what's going on, man? Saying, Corey, happy Friday, bro. Bacon, you're awesome. I was getting such a kick out of your hot dog costume that you were rocking for your lunch live stream. So it gave me a good laugh. And like I said, I've said it before. I'll say it again. I'll probably repeat it many, many times. But Bacon is a great. A lot of people in here have great channels. So if you see a name you don't recognize, go look them up and check them out. See what they're all about. But Bacon, you're great, and yeah, you're one of those things too that we can inspire each other and kind of do our own little things. But yeah, definitely the lunchtime streams. This man right here, I was tuning into him. He's Cali. So a little bit later than me. So I was like, it's perfect. It won't interfere with him. And I was like, what a great time. Kind of throw it out at a little different time, maybe hit some people that can't do the, for my evening. Cause I know definitely some of the people that are tuning in right now, like over in the UK area, that's pretty late or early the next morning for them. So, yeah, sir. And then the things you were throwing out on your stream, some of the things you're thinking about for next year, I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see what you're going to roll out. I'm doing the same thing where I'm trying to think of some different things. I don't want to change anything. I don't want to remove anything that I'm doing right now. I'll say it that way. I enjoy the live streams so much. I've really gotten into these lunch streams. Bacon, I know you said you can't always do it, but sometimes you like to throw out, one or two lunchtime hangouts during the week. I almost was throwing that around a little bit too. And like I said, I know it's copying, sorry, but I'm giving you credit, man. You're giving me the idea where I'm like, that looks like fun. I might do it too, but you do such a great job with that. And it's such a good time that I'm like, hey, I wouldn't interfere with yours because mine's earlier. And I might do that as well. I'm trying to mix in some pre-recorded stuff. I'm slowly but surely doing that. But yeah, I think we all are kind of always looking at what are things to keep it fresh and keep it fun for us and for people wanting to tune in. So Mike saying, what's up? Video Tasties. Hello to Mama Blu-ray. I found a way. I think the chat's coming up a little bit faster. I figured out a way to change it a little bit. It's not super fast, but a little bit faster. Some greats here in the chat today. Absolutely. You're one of them, Jeff. You are one of them. Hello there, Mike. Saying hi to Mikey. If I skip anybody's, it's not on purpose. I say this, I'm a broken record. I do it every single time, but sometimes they come through. You all are awesome, and I love that you do it, but just for watching time and everything, I try to run through some of these. And if I miss anybody's, I'm sorry. Throw it back out again if I miss a question or something that you want to talk about, and we will see what we can do about it. Mega Mike saying, Jeff, Adrian, Horror Cat Dad, such an amazing community. I agree. Even the community, nothing's perfect, but I've had so many good experiences. So try to focus on all the positives over the negatives. Isn't that what we all try to do, right? Saying hi to Adrian. Hey there, Jeff. Mama Blu-ray Bonnie was saying we watched Trick or Treat and Halloween last night with the family. That sounds like a great time. That's perfect. Those are, those are, I'll say classics. I don't know. Somebody will argue with me. Those are great ones. I'll just say this. Those are fun ones to watch for Halloween. Very, very, very good. Yeah. I was bad for Halloween. I started watching football that was on, and then, no, it's not bad. I started jumping into, there was some good live streams going on last night. I was trying to jump around through some of them. And then it got to the point where I was going to watch the Nightmare on Elm Street 4K that I got. And it just got to the point of the night where, I don't know, I was feeling a little tired. It was a little late. So I just kicked back and I put a record on, listened to some music for a little bit, and then headed to bed. So maybe that was my least Halloween ever, but it was still a good one. Saying you, Adrian. Larry was saying, hey, Gareth, I am serious, and don't call me Shirley. Yeah, Airplane. I need to watch that again. It's been a long time. Nikki, my honorary mom. Hey, Corey. Hello, everyone. Thanks, Nikki, for jumping in and saying hi. I appreciate it. I hope you had everybody in here, I hope you had a great Halloween. A happy, safe Halloween, and looking forward to the weekend here. Saying hi. Wow, I'm still trying to get used to this. This is only like the third time I'm using this streaming service, so we'll see how it goes. You can cast your vote, what you think about it. Picture, sound, video, whatever comes up on the video, the visuals, things, let me know. I don't have any particular tie to anything, so I'm just checking things out. I officially canceled StreamYard because of the price hike, and just looking around, trying things out. But this one I'm going to try out for a little bit longer, this EV Mux. So that's what I'm on right now. Might try to cross some of these long movies off my list this weekend. 3+ hour affair. Ooh. Let me know, Holland. What are some of the contenders for this weekend? I have a couple really long ones too that I've been waiting. Like, I want to get watched, but I haven't gotten to yet. So one of them, and then somebody will correct me, be like, no, it's not that long. One of the longer ones, we were talking about Criterion sale right now. One that I picked up a few sales ago was Barry Lyndon. So, and I believe that's a little bit longer. I've been meaning to watch it for a long time, but that's one of my long ones I need to cross off my list. Hit the likes for Corey. Bonnie, thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. That's cool. I appreciate being here. Everybody hanging out here. I really, really appreciate it. I'm always surprised how many people want to hear me jabber for a while, but I appreciate it so much. More than you know. Mike was saying great airplane reference. Yeah, absolutely. That's a great movie. I should watch that one again. I need a good laugh. That'd be a good one for this weekend. Something like that. Jeff was saying I'm going to probably buy the least out of the panel tonight, but I'm super hyped for this month's sale. So I'm curious what you're kind of looking at, but honestly, Jeff, I'm looking at one, maybe two tops for the sale. That's tops for me. I'm going to keep to it. Now I'm holding myself accountable now, but and I did that the last sale too. 1, 2 tops. I know there's way more than that I want to get, but I got stuff I haven't watched yet that's already on the shelf. So yeah, 1, 2 tops. But I don't know what you're looking at doing. But yeah, I know some people really go all out for it, but I don't blame them. If you're a huge fan of Criterion, this is your time to buy it up. And which is nice with this too, you got the whole month to think about it. It's not like a pressure, like I got to do it right now. That like the 24-hour flash sale that just recently happened. So Adrian was saying, do you have a great Halloween? And did you get many trick-or-treaters? It was very good. Like I said, it was a little different Halloween. I ended up not getting, it's so sad to say now when I'm like looking back at it, well, I'll get it in this weekend. I did not watch one Halloween themed movie on Halloween. I got watching football, and then I got into people's live streams, and then I started doing a little, when I was talking about Bacon playing around with some ideas with the channel, I started kind of looking into some things, and the next thing I know, I'm kicked back listening to a record and chilling out. So I hope you had a great one as well. The trick-or-treaters, so I live way out in the country. We always call it, and not everybody will probably know the reference, but we call it a cornfield development, where the state I live in the United States is a lot of agriculture. So sometimes somebody will decide to buy up some farm ground and make a development out of it. So I'm kind of out in the country. So because of that, the only trick-or-treaters we usually get are the people that live in our development. And they usually pick anyway, I won't make this a long one. They did it last weekend. So they did it on Saturday. So Saturday we got a good number of our neighbors coming through for trick-or-treating, but Halloween we actually did not get any. Like I said, we're kind of out. We're antisocial. We're out away from the towns and everything. So, but it's kind of cool for the kids that live in here, because then they get they get a couple trick-or-treating opportunities, because they'll usually do ours the weekend before. They'll do it in the community here, and then they can go to whatever town they want to on Halloween to do it again. So more candy for the kids. There you go. Mike was saying, the less you buy, Jeff, the more interesting and impactful your choices are. It really makes, I agree with that, Mike. It makes you think about it before you just, so if you go into it with a mindset, and I'm not saying there's a right or wrong way, but for me, I would agree that statement would be true for me, because I really have to think about it, and I really want to have that movie to get it. If I'm like 1, 2 tops, instead of being like 10, so yeah, I'll agree. It makes me put a lot of thought in before I make that purchase, which again, I love that it's like the entire month, so I can think about it for a while. I got time to think about it. I can look between I can check some reviews of all these great people that are out here right now, see if they got a review about the movie. And I might be falling behind. You are awesome. Sorry if I'm falling behind on the chat. I will try to hurry up here. But it's just so fun to talk to you. Hey, Holland, saying, yep, hi to everybody. If you snag 2, you can... if you snag 2, you can get both for just about $50 with free shipping. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I'll try to buy from Barnes & Noble first, but I know Amazon's doing it too. Like if I went to one, that's where I might go to them. But if I can get the free shipping, or I'm in the between 2 Barnes & Nobles. Neither are very big. One hardly carries any movies at all. The other will have a few, but they've been cutting back. Maybe I'll do that this weekend. Maybe I'll just wander into the store this weekend and see what they got physically there. It's fun to look through them and find some things. And sometimes, like my family always jokes about me making new friends every time I go around somewhere. I'll start talking to somebody that's looking at movies and get into a little chat about what they're looking at when they're going through the criterions. Did you watch Anatomy with Dave and Rich? Great movie. No, I didn't. Nope, I did not. Saw some really good movies with them, and I always joked with them. I saw some really bad movies, but no, Anatomy, I was not on that one, so I did not see that one yet. It'll be a first time watch for me. How do you think we grow the Blue Tuber community this year? Like ideas of how to expand it this coming year? I don't know. That's a great question because you want to keep it going. Um, whatever format people like to get into, I think that would be the big thing. Talking to people about things they're enjoying watching, and not, it doesn't matter if it's VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, streaming. Like, don't put the stigma on any of the formats or any way you consume it. I know, like, my kids, younger kids, I have like a big screen TV that's free. Like, well, it wasn't free, but like nobody's using it, and they could watch a movie on that. And my younger one, well, she's not so young anymore. She'll watch it. They'll watch a movie on their phone. So, but that's cool. If that's the way they want to watch it and they enjoy it, they still see the movie. The outreach part, that'd be the curious thing, how to keep on getting more people into it. But I think the big thing is not putting any judgments on the format or the style, the way that they want to watch it. Everybody's going to be a little bit different. If I'm sitting in a house, I'm not going to watch it on my phone. If I got a big TV sitting there ready to watch it, I'm going to be watching it on that. But then I also have like a little, I think I've talked about it before, where I have a little, it's nothing fancy, but it is a projector. It can only do up to 1080p, but you can blow it up to, you can just throw it on a wall and it could be up to like 100 plus inches. And the picture's not the best, the sound's not the best, but I've had some fun just even by myself and with the family too. We'll do it outside too. You'll just hang up a sheet and throw a movie up on the backyard. The sound's not the best, the picture's not the best, but man, we have a good time watching a movie out there doing that, and maybe have a little fire in the fire pit. So I don't know. That's a good one, Mike. I'm going to rate that down. Sorry, everybody. That's something I want to think about a little bit more. It's a good thing to think about because that's the reason we do this, to be able to talk to people, and it's fun to have new people come in because I've had so many people that jump in that, whether they're new or old to really digging into movies, they bring something special that's just them. And there's no way you've seen everything, and they might have seen something. I've had so many great recommendations having these conversations with people. So you're making me think, Mike. I'm going to have to get back to that one. Hey, Texas, what's going on? Good to see you. My wife said no on the Pinocchio. She did not enjoy the movie. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. But I love the Digipack set. I agree. Okay, so that's where I'm at with that one. And why it's a contender, because there's a lot of people that said they really enjoyed it, and the packaging for that pack is pretty cool, but I've not seen it yet. So that'd be a blind buy for me. So I'm getting less and less blind buys with Criterion, and only during the sales. But yeah, I'll have to look in that. Like I said, that was not a for sure. That was just one that's kind of popped into my head where I was like, oh, that's cool. That's good to know though. I like hearing your feedback. Saying hi to Texas. Hey, Larry. I might jump by some of the highs back and forth. I think so too, Mike. Maybe more curated. Yeah, when you limit what you're purchasing for the sale, I believe that. Man, I take, especially with the month like this, it might be towards the end of the month before I actually do something and buy something, because I'll be looking at everybody's reviews and going back and forth and checking out other titles. And yeah, for sure. Saying hi to Holland. Hey, Patrick, what's going on? Hey, Corey. Sorry, I'm probably way behind. Hopefully you're still here, but thanks for jumping in. Talking about loving live streams, Patrick, you are like the Iron Man of live streams, I think. You and like Texas here jumping in with Sean and Juno. You all you all are like the hardcore live streamers. I'm just dipping my toe in it. Mike saying my first favorite quarter for sure. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. At least it's somebody. No, I'm just kidding. Saying hi to Russell. A lot of highs back and forth. I'm going to run through some of those. Holland was saying I have that one to see, Jeff. My last Del Toro film to cross off. Yeah, I haven't seen it either. I have not seen it either. Patrick was saying, replying to, oh man. Hey, I hope it's a short-lived cold. I hope you get back and running 100% real soon. That's never fun. I really enjoy your live stream. Oh, thank you, Bonnie. I appreciate it. I truly do. That's where I get a lot out of this. It's enjoying for me to do it, and I love hanging out and talking to everybody. But it's always nice to hear some feedback where it's like, yeah, we're out here listening and we're enjoying too. So I appreciate that very much. I really do. A lot of highs back and forth. Bacon said, I got a candy hangover today. Yay, Halloween. No doubt. No doubt. I have been snacking on a lot of leftover candy. Like I said, we don't have we're kind of out middle of nowhere, so we don't have a ton of kids that come by, but we always get way too much. And maybe it's on purpose in the back of our minds. But I got to lay off those we have some Twix and Snickers little bars that I got to lay off of for many reasons. But okay. And then I was just thinking about this. Do any of you ever put chocolate type candies? So I always love chocolate that has something else with it. I think Huck was talking about this the other day on his live stream as well, where I like chocolate, but it's got to have like caramel or peanuts or like Rice Krispie bar, like something else with it. But a lot of those I like to throw in the freezer for a little while and take it out, and then don't eat it right away. But it's like kind of when it's in between being frozen and normal, I guess, whatever, regular room temperature. I don't know if I'm the only one that does that, but I tend to do that. So I've been throwing a few little Twix and Snickers bars into the freezer and partaking in that a little bit. Picture and sound seem fine. Thanks, Larry, man. I appreciate it. I always appreciate the feedback. Like I said, especially on a newer streaming service like this and, or whatever you want to call it. I just making sure things work well because I want it to be fun and enjoyable to listen and watch for anybody that's joining in on this thing too. So such a clean looking video stream, bro. Oh, thanks again. Thank you. Like legit. Thank you for the feedback because I have no ties to this company at all whatsoever. And, just trying some different things out. So I appreciate the feedback, especially with people like you, anybody that's said feedback so far have had a lot of experience either watching or doing their own content. So you know what you're talking about, whether it's Bonnie or Larry or Bacon. I appreciate the feedback for sure. Hope you feel better, Cheetah. Yep. It looks clean, Corey. Thank you, Patrick. EV Mux has great video quality. It's good to hear. Man, that's what's amazing. Like, I'm still getting, like, I can get used to this. It's laid out differently. I can get used to it. And I am doing the lowest paid for this, but the lowest paid is a bit better now with the lowest paid StreamYard is. I enjoyed StreamYard. The product itself, except before it switched, the lowest one still didn't have 1080p, which I think that should just be a given these days. But yeah, with that price hike, I got to try some other things. I picked up Barry Lyndon on DVD at the library. Oh, cool. Well, maybe both of us can watch it and we can compare notes. I still haven't seen it yet, but I got I think it's only a Blu-ray, or not only a Blu-ray, but I think I have the Blu-ray of the Criterion. I don't know if there's a 4K of it, but I have one of the Criterions. That's how long ago I bought it. I don't even know. At least I got to check out Night of the Living Dead, then hand out candy. Oh, nice. Night of the Living Dead. Oh, that's a fun one for sure. That's a good one to do. Corey has to be aware of. I'm blanking on that one, Texas. How many cornfields away is your nearest Barnes and Noble? Quite a few cornfields, Holland. Quite a few. I'm in the sticks, as we call it. In the sticks. Jeff was saying Amazon is better for Criterion sales if you're looking to purchase just one. I agree. Yep, for the free shipping if you have Prime. If you go into the store, you should take your new camera and make us a video. I've thought about that. I'm still okay. So I got I'm glad you brought that up. I got the camera and I have like so many ideas going around. Like I could try this, I could try that, and I have not done it yet. But a few of them I was thinking about being just outside. I've seen some people like just walking around talking. I mean, you'll look at the camera some, but not enough where you'll fall over or trip over something. But just getting outside and something different. I think I could do that pretty easy, but as soon as I got it, we've just had like wind and rain, and it would not be good for a microphone outside. So I held off on that. But I'm still nervous about walking around in public, filming like I said, nothing wrong with it. This is just a personal hang up for whatever reason in my mind, or being shy or nervous or self-conscious, whatever you want to say. I am still nervous about walking around in public, filming myself and talking to the camera. I think the camera I got is perfect for it. I've seen Tim in person. I've seen Tim Talkies do it, and like half the time I think he's just talking to people around him, and the camera's so small, like I don't even realize he's filming anything. So I think that takes that barrier away, but I'm still nervous about it. I don't know. It's in my head a little bit. But yeah, that would be a perfect opportunity to do that. We'll see. Maybe I'll get up really early and go right when I don't even know what time they open up. Go right away. Maybe there's not as many people there. The best way to grow the community, learning to do YouTube rating. I know you talked about that before. I'll have to look in that more too. I've heard about that so much, and I know we talked about it a little just shortly, but I've seen that on Twitch where, you know, you're leaving or ending your live stream, and anybody that's in there, you can like raid or, you know, put them into somebody else's live stream. It's a great way for people to check somebody else new out. But I'm going to take a drink of water here. Sorry, guys. But I have yet to figure out how to do that. So, yeah, Unplugged, what's going on? Hey, from the UK. Hello. Thanks for jumping in and saying hi. Jeff was saying, also, we both usually really enjoy Del Toro movies. Oh, you and Brie? But she didn't care for that one? Oh, that's cool. I haven't seen it, so I don't know here. But still here, sir. Oh, thanks. Well, I never know. I fall behind on chat really easy, it seems like. So, Unplugged, LOL, such an amazing name. Yep. I remember it catching me off guard the first time I came across it, but very cool to have you in here and joining in. You've always been a great, when I know you're in here and you're commenting, you're always doing some great comments and questions and feedback in the chat. So I always appreciate it. Parkinson was saying, York peppermint patties, Charleston chews are the best after being thrown in the freezer. I'll agree. So one we almost always did forever. It did not have to be Halloween. was the Andes mints. Do you know the Andes peppermint mints or whatever? They're like little chocolate. They're like, I think they're like half like kind of green and half chocolate, but it's like a peppermint chocolate flavor. Those, they're little tiny ones and they're individually wrapped. We used to always keep those in the freezer and just, you just grab one and it was enough to give you a little bit of a sweet, little sweet snack, but not eating a whole candy bar or something. So yeah, I could see those working well, bacon for sure for that. But yeah, I remember, I think it was the Andes mints. We used to do those all the time. It is a funny name. I put chocolates in the fridge. Okay, cool. All right. I'm not the only one. I was going to say, as for whatever reason, and I usually will have to take them out and let them sit for just a little bit, but I don't know why. I like throwing the chocolate type candies in the freezer. So when I do public, I usually only record and then I'll do a voiceover in the post. Well, maybe that's the way I can. It's a good idea. Maybe that's the way I can ease myself into it. No, I could see that. I could see that for sure. Hey, Plugged, how's it going? Yeah, Andes mints are great. Oh, we used to like those. Just little tiny things. What was that? Is it Monty Python? Oh gosh, which one is it? Is it Life of Brian? The one where the whole restaurant scene where it's like, oh, it's just a little mint, just one little mint. Sorry, my random thoughts for the day, but I can't remember if it's The Life of Brian or not that I'm thinking of. Corey, what are you excited to watch this weekend? So, since I didn't watch it last night, I'd really like to watch right there. Sorry, I point with my middle finger a lot and people criticize me for that. I don't mean anything by it, but my Nightmare on Elm Street 4K, I still need to check it out. I really like to watch that. And then I've had some good friends talking about Late Night with the Devil. I've seen it before, but I got the Blu-ray of it and maybe I would watch that again. But one of the big ones. So Mike, for your challenge, the October challenge, one of them I put on there was Oddity, if I'm pronouncing it right. Excuse me. That'd be one I'd want to watch too, but I know that's not nobody else in the house is going to want to watch that. So I'll have to that'll be a late night watch if I do that one for sure. Yes, Andy's, my daughters love it. Oh yeah, Squish. She's got good taste. I'll tell you what, man. So yeah, we had a couple restaurants that used to give those out. Some do the little mint after. I think Olive Garden used to do that. I haven't been to an Olive Garden for ages, but there was a few that would give out Andes mints instead of, or something like them, instead of like a peppermint or a breath mint or something. And oh yeah, I'd always go for that. So Andes mints. Tiana, what's going on? Hey everyone, Corey, happy November 1st. Yes, I can't believe we're already in November. Oh my gosh, things have been flying by. I keep on thinking believe me, I'm not complaining. It's nothing bad. So don't take it that way. But there's so many things where oh, this is keeping me busy. Once I get past this thing, things will lay off a little bit. And it just seems like we keep on getting something new. Nothing bad, all doable, but just oh wow, it keeps us busy. And all of a sudden it's November 1st. So Mike wants to know, Tiana, how was your Halloween? Jeff was saying, besides, most stores are playing music that gets copyrighted. Yeah. I see some people that do okay with it. I hear the music and I recognize the song, but they don't have any problem with the video. But I guess I don't have to worry about it. I'm not monetized. So I guess what's the worst that could happen? But I know what you're talking about. You always want to be kind of aware of what's going around you and what you're putting on your video. I could see that for sure. Tiana was saying, Mike, it was good. Did you have a good Halloween? Saying hi to Jeff. Am I getting caught up? Oh my gosh. I almost think I am. I feel like I'm accomplishing something today. How dare you, Corey? You use your middle, not index. I know. I get in trouble for it. Okay, I blame it on my grandpa. My grandpa, he did it, didn't mean anything by it, and I do it. I do it all the time. And there's especially when my kids were younger, they'd be like, "Oh, you're putting the middle finger up, Dad." And I'm like, oh, I'm not flipping somebody off. I'm just pointing at something. I'm using that finger. It's like, what's the difference if I use my thumb? I don't know. But yeah, I would get grief about that. I know, Holland. I know. The things you have to deal with when you are around me. Mike was saying, yes, it was good. After 3 year stream, it was movie watching time and trick or treat duty. Yeah, I jumped into that for a bit in the chat, and man, 3 years. That's cool. I can't believe I just did 1 year, but 3 years. That's a cool accomplishment and something to be proud about, man. So keep it going. You're still going. You're like, I always see you out there. You always got a steady pace going. I'd say that for sure. So good for you, man. A lot of IFC love this year. Oh, I just saw an IFC movie, Patrick, that I was like, oh, that was messed up. And maybe there's more than one. I got to okay, hold on. I just messed up my screens here. Oh, shoot. What did I just do? I was going to look up the name of the movie. It's, oh gosh, what am I doing? I've never used a computer board before, apparently, because I cannot figure this out. Oh gosh, which I got to look it up but I believe it was an IFC movie, but I watched it and I was like, what did I just watch? Oh gosh. Bear with me, people. I'll get there eventually. I'm slow, but it was something kill. It's a number. Something kill. Oh shoot. 68 kill maybe? I can't find it. You'll have to tell me. You know the IFC. But I watched that and I was like, poof. What did I just watch? But I believe it falls into IFC midnight, but we'll see. You'll let me know. I know you will. Sounds like a good night, Mike. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Oh, chat's jumping around on me. Use your pinky at point if it's yeah, for sure, Holland. My criterion recommendation for this season is yeah, I'll do that for sure. I'll see how many comments I get about it. Corey, what you guys up to this weekend? We had some friends actually just invite us over to, I love sports. I watch sports, but I'm not a huge like diehard sports fan. So like if somebody loses a game, it does not wreck my world. But we live close to the University of Iowa, the Iowa Hawkeyes. And so we have some friends that asked us to come over with a few other couples for dinner and watch an Iowa Hawkeyes game, football game tomorrow night. So we got that going on. I hope to get a movie or two in. And Sunday, Gareth, Video Tasties, we're going to be hanging out doing a live stream. I'm not the only one. What is this? I don't cough all day and I go on a live stream and I got to cough like every 10 minutes. Bacon was saying, LOL, I point with middle finger and I mean everybody by it. And I mean everything by it. Haha. Yeah. Well, maybe I should just do that then. Okay. I got the name right. 68 kill is crazy. I agree. Oh, there you go. I was just going to ask you again. Yep. It's an IFC midnight film. And I know you collect a lot of, or you got a lot of them, but yeah, I watched that one and I was like, woo, woo. That's what I said. Woo. Oh, sounds like a good weekend. Yeah, for sure. Did I just catch up with the chat? I think wow. I can't believe I just did that. I brought some other things too to talk about, but if people are just talking, I'll go through that too. But I did have some new movies that came in. There was some really good sales going on. Hamilton book, Amazon, some used stuff. We'll see what I get through. I can throw a couple out here, but before I do that, I got a new face coming. I got to say hi. Steve, what's going on? Just Moody saying howdy. Howdy, sir. Thanks for jumping in here. But one I really enjoyed, I've seen it before, but I have not opened this up yet, but it was one of the last Amazon sales. They had Talk to Me. So I finally got the 4K of that. I just had streamed it. It was on one of my streaming services that I watched before. But I got Talk to Me. So that was, I enjoyed that. Not saying greatest movie ever, but I really liked it. And so I'm glad to have that in the collection as well. We got some more chats going here. I'll kind of mix these in if I got a little bit left. We're good. Bonnie, we are having friends and family over tomorrow night too. John's making his famous pot of sauce with meatballs. Ooh, I wish I could come over. I'm the person that I'll hear, like, you talk about your homemade food that goes over really well, and I'll be inviting myself over in no time. So, I wish I was closer. That sounds perfect. That's like with the cooler weather. I hope you have a great night. That's awesome. That sounds good too. Now I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat something. Let's see. Let's see what you bought. Well, I got one there. I showed you. Yeah, I picked up 68 kills on my old video store, Rep Family Video. Yeah, we used to have those around me as well. Bonnie, that sounds delicious. I was just saying, that sounds so good. Except the red sauce. Like, it's funny. I can eat the spiciest hot sauces. Well, I'm not saying ever, but I eat some pretty hot, spicy hot sauces. Don't bother me at all. But sometimes some red sauces with Italian will give me heartburn. I don't know what it is, but it's weird. It's not spicy or hot or anything, but sometimes they'll do that for me. So, but it still sounds good. I still go for it for sure. Jamie, what's going on? How you doing? Hello. Did you have a great Halloween? We were talking about Halloweens. If we watched anything, had trick-or-treaters, went and did anything. You have to let me know how to go. Saying hi to Jamie. I brought my lunch and everything. Well, good. You're set then. You won't get hangry watching me then. But I was just showing a couple of the movies I picked up from some sales, and yeah, Talk to Me was the first one I showed. The second, I've really wanted to see this for a long time. I've never seen it. But you got Gregory Peck, you got Audrey Hepburn, got Roman Holiday. It's a classic. I have so many people that talk really highly about it. I like both of them, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. And I couldn't believe it was on one of the Amazon sales just recently, and it still had the slip. I know some people don't care, but hey, if I get it, I'll take it for sure. Eat bread first. You won't. Oh, maybe that's my problem. Bonnie, I'm trying that next time. Get some bread in me first. Can it be garlic bread? I love some garlic bread. Or garlic cheese bread. I wonder if that works just as well. So, for real though, I'll try that the next time. Get some bread in me first and see if that works out. Jamie was saying, welcome in. Yes, grubbing my lunch too. Woohoo. Yeah, I did mine just a little bit earlier. Nothing fancy. Exactly. It was actually pretty good though. Not actually pretty good. It was good. So my wife is a really good cook. Love her food. Does a great job. And once in a while she'll make homemade chicken pot pies. But then she'll make a bunch of little ones, just maybe that size. They're little glass containers, and they're little mini chicken pot pies. And they're like the perfect size for a lunch. And you get the pot pie, you get all the crust and all the good stuff. And yeah. So anyway, that's what I had for lunch. But now I guess I'm hungry again. So, oh, I lost my chat. Mike was saying, what's your favorite classic movie of all time? The one you most recommend in general? Classic. If you're going pretty old, and I'm newer to it, but I was just talking about this on a live stream not too long ago, was with Kalani, was Casablanca. I think that's one somebody could tell me they hate it. But if you're introducing somebody to like what you consider maybe a classic black and white film, I think that's a good introduction to it. I don't know. I really enjoyed that one for sure. Jamie was saying, I don't get trick-or-treaters because I live in the sticks. Me too. I was just talking about that and I said in the sticks. But I did watch horror movies, carved pumpkins and roasted the seeds yesterday. We do that too. We roast the seeds as well. The day before I did a Halloween marathon, H1, H2018, and Kills. Oh, no H2O. Come on. No, just kidding. That sounds like a great time. That's perfect, Jamie. And ends. Okay. Well, you got a good Halloween marathon in there too. Homemade chicken pot pie. Are we invited? Holland, come on over, man. I can't make them. I'll just have to ask my wife if she wants to make them again. But she does a great job. It is so good. I could just eat like a big thing of just the crust off the top of it. But it is good stuff. Saying hello, my sweeties, to everybody. All right. Let's see what we got here. I can get into a few more, but we got Holland in here saying, I have to brave the sticks and corn. Yeah, I know, right? You got to come out to the crazy. I saw another comment. Yeah, you'd have to come out the scary out in the woods area where I'm at. Mike, I hate Casablanca, but most people love it. That's okay. That's okay, man. That's every movie hits people differently. So no worries at all. But it did make me laugh when I saw your comment. But no movie can be perfect for everybody, for sure. So speaking of no movie can be perfect for everybody, another one I picked up that I've seen before, but it was really, really cheap. And I thought with what's coming up here really soon, I got Fat Man. We got a little Mel Gibson and Walter Goggins, and it's kind of a fun one. I had a good time with it. So looking forward to rewatching this coming up here. Maybe I'll wait till December, though. I might wait till December, but I have that one going on. I got into a big Mads Mikkelsen kick for a while, and a good friend, and I'll throw out there too, good friend, I was going to say Gizmo, Video Man Gizmo, and he recommended this, but him and Anthony's Horror More, they're going to be doing a live stream on Gizmo's channel tonight. Check that out if you're wanting to have some entertainment. But The Promised Land, it's one I had not seen before, but he kind of threw that out as one. He was saying not greatest movie ever, but I think is what he said, but definitely worth watching. So I have that one that I got in. One that I liked, there is a remake of this, but this is the original, but we got Let the Right One In. Kind of a different take on the vampire genre, and I enjoyed it, but this is the original with subtitles. There is an English remake that was only about a year or two after that I still think is good too, but that one, I really enjoyed that. So I got a little bit longer here. I wish I didn't have to go back to work. I didn't say that out loud, did I? Let's see what else everybody else is saying. I ain't scared of the woods, LOL. At least not those woods. Yep. We're out here a little bit too, down a nice dark gravel road. Some people don't like that, but we'll always have this stream. Yep. Fat Man is a great movie. I always had fun with it. I've only seen it one full through, and then one it was on some streaming service for a while, and I watched part of it, but yeah, I'm going to probably watch that again too. On my way for some homemade chicken pot pie. Oh, come on over. I've seen you with some food on your streams too. Maybe we'll have to do an exchange. I'll come out there, you feed me, you come out here, we'll feed you. You and the family. We'll do that for sure. Oh, nice fat man. Yep. Uh, how much pot do you put in those little pies? No. Yeah. Not enough, apparently. Nope, not enough. I'm still here. I'm still going. So. Oh, Steve. Yeah, Promised Land. Yeah, Promised Land is a new one I have to see. Yep. Yep. Moody LOL. Let the Right One In is a really good movie. Yeah, I really liked it. So I have seen it before, but it got down to a price where I was like, oh, that'd be kind of nice to keep it in the collection. I could see rewatching that one again. One that I've seen many times and I never had in the collection. And I know there's a beautiful new release of this, but this was dollars. It was dollars, but got a nice cheap Trick or Treat. Got that in. So still wrapped. I need to watch it again, but that's okay. I can watch that even when it's not October. It's still a fun one. But yep, got that one in. What else do we get here? I don't know if I'll get through all of it or not. All these were, like I said, a lot of sales, a lot of Hamilton books. So nothing was full priced here. There were some good sales going on. I got this. I think these two are hilarious. But we got Key and Peele season 1. Hamilton books had this really cheap and they are hilarious. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to going back through some of those. Let me take another sip here. Sorry. What do we got going on here? Got Left Right One is good movie. Yep, for sure. Holland was saying that's all you need, Corey. That's the movie that capped off my Halloween night. Which one? I showed a few. I don't know which one. LOL, that's a solid plan. Yeah, for sure. Get some good food and good company, right? Gizmo, what's going on? Corey, you are a mommy man with okay. Love seeing you, Gizmo. I never know what to think about your comments. You make me laugh. You're funny. Funny how? Funny like I amuse you? Jamie was saying I watched Trick or Treat yesterday. Some really great special features on that. I'll have to see if this one does. I don't know if did you get the nice new release that came out? Saying hi to Gizmo. Holland, I'm not here. I'm really not. But hey. With Sam. Yep. Nice. I have that in my cart on Hamilton books as well. Key and Peele. Funny. Yeah. They make me laugh a lot. So maybe I'll have to throw that in this weekend too. That's pretty good. So we're talking about Criterion. I know Criterion has a great release of this, but again, Hamilton books, it was so dirt cheap. I got the basic blue of The Breakfast Club because I never actually had in the collection. So, yeah, not the Criterion, but I'll still have fun watching that movie. I think it was Stephanie's movie chatter. Stephanie's movie chatter. Sorry, I'm probably saying that wrong. Was one of her. I can't remember how she put the video. Not necessarily guilty pleasures, but maybe movies she likes that some people don't like. So I'll try it out. It was on Hamilton books, pretty cheap. But we got Dwayne Johnson and Rampage. So got some Rampage. I've not seen that before. I will see that at some point now. Gizmo, you don't laugh with me. You laugh at me. Doesn't matter. You still hear the laughter. Doesn't matter. Just kidding. It's good to see you, Gizmo. I'll try to jump into your stream tonight. I was already talking about you and Anthony doing your stream tonight. So I'll be getting the nice new on one, but right now I have the Scream Factory Trick or Treat. Oh yeah. I have the basic. Whatever it is. Not that one. It's the basic, but I can still watch it. But yeah, that new set looks pretty cool. Gizmo, that is true for me. I'm sure he is. Gizmo's a huge fan of Rampage. I'm sure. I'm sure. Anthony finally got the Monkey Donkey Gorilla movie on 4K. I bought it also, but I wanted wanted the keep. Is that Rampage? Anthony is yeah, on Congo 4K. Yep, there you go. Oh my gosh. I wish I didn't have to go back to work. I can just do this the rest of the day. I'll run through these quick so I can just say I talked about them. I know there's a 4K that was already announced. I haven't watched this yet. Hamilton Books had it really cheap, and I'd probably just stick with this, even though I really, really like the movie. But I got the basic Blu-ray of 7 because I just hadn't seen it in a long time, and this is the same price of pretty much renting it. So I got 7. Yes, I know, the 4K. And then these two, they weren't really cheap. I already had some basic editions of these, but I like the steel books, and they went really cheap at Walmart. They went back up again pretty quickly, but we got Superbad, the steel book of that, Superbad, and then one I did a watch along with, not watch along, but a movie club. Sorry, I got the hiccups. Movie club talking about it with Allie, I believe. Got the steel book of Pineapple Express. So it's talking about the chicken pot pies. There you go. So that is it. I have a few other new ones coming in. There were some good used. There were some eBay purchases that are going to be coming in here soon. So maybe I'll have them in here next week to maybe do this again. But like I said, I don't know. Maybe I'll try to throw in more than one in a week for these lunches. If I'm hanging out, maybe I will do a Tuesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, or, we'll see. We'll see if people still want to hang out and put up with me doing this, but we'll see. What we got here? Anthony is playing the monkey in Congo. There you go. Don't be format shamed. Blu-rays are still beautiful. I agree. And for the price, believe me, if they were all the same price, yeah, give me the 4K. But man, some of those either used or even new on some of those sites, the Blu-ray, you can get it for a fraction of the 4K. And for some of those, I'm good with that. And maybe someday down the road, there'll be a great sale, or I'll find a used copy of the 4K and get it. But yep, that's kind of where I'm leaning right now. Not that I won't do it, but that's kind of where that Superbad Steelbook is awesome. I want that. I thought it was pretty cool. Like I said, I know it's kind of, not kind of, it is a double dip. I bought it used originally, the Blu-ray, so it was pretty cheap, but yeah, it went back up in price, but the Walmart had it pretty cheap for a second. I know it says only at Best Buy, but they got a lot of their stock, it seems like, and are selling it. But yeah, I got to rewatch that again. That was a good, fun one. Gave me a laugh. Gizmo, do you have the comic of Fat Man in America? It was Batman, only really fat. Just thinking that it would have been perfect for Russell Crowe to do that role now. I would run to the cinema. No, or I can't say no, it wasn't in America. I'm just saying no, I don't know that. So great get, Scory. Thanks, Holland. I appreciate it. Chris is saying, I put a halt on collecting for a while. Stuff cost too much and running out of space, but buy what I want. Buy what you want. Yep. No, I'm right there with you. I actually just, I got a couple cheap Blu-rays coming in for things that I recently canceled Steelbook pre-orders for. So we'll see what everybody thinks about that when that comes in. But I was like, there's a few where it was like, oh, $3 to $5 on Blu-ray or $30 to $40 on 4K Steelbook. I was going for the $3 to $5. So no judgment either way, just where I'm at right now. So were those Steelbooks from Hamilton as well? No, or at least these two. If you're talking about the Superbad and Pineapple Express, those are both Walmart. I saw the price jump back up, but I had it sitting, I had quite a few and some of my different apps sitting in my wish list or watch for things, and they dipped in price pretty good. So I bought them, but then I saw they jumped back up. But yeah, they'll probably go back down again if you're looking for them. I have my old DVD of Superbad. I could stand to upgrade. Well, there you go, Jamie. I got a Blu-ray. Make you offer on. Just kidding. Gizmo saying, look up the comics online. It's super fun. Batman is fat, hungry, and very smelly, and he fights for people of Gotham and sleeps with people in his dreams. That Gizmo sounds interesting. There you go. So, all right, everybody, I probably got to get back to the real world for now. Get back to work, finish it out, and do the weekend. But like I said, if you are looking for something to check out, Gizmo and Anthony on Video Man Gizmo's channel tonight. They got a good live stream going on. Mega Mike was in here as well. He's got a great panel on talking about some pre-gaming for Gizmo, and Anthony were talking about some horror of 2000s, I believe. I could be wrong, and he'll let me know. And Mega Mike has a good panel on talking about some pre-gaming for the Criterion sale. I think both sound really interesting to check out. If I can't do the chats, I'm definitely going to be watching the replay on that, because it'll be interesting to see what they got to say. I will have on Sunday, I was throwing out there that Gareth from Video Tasties, he'll be over on my channel to talk to him on the movie club. And then later that week, I don't know if I'll throw anything else in there. Maybe there'll be another lunchtime if I'm not overdoing it with more than one in a week doing lunches. But there will be on Thursday night, 80s Made. Cool guy, cool channel that I've gotten to know. And anyway, having him on as well. So we've got some good stuff coming up here. So I'd say if you're not subscribed, you don't hit that. I don't like saying that stuff, but if you're not, maybe do it. If you want to check out some more live streams like this, if you want to check out some other content that I have coming out. But anybody, the long haul today on the stream for a bit of it or replay, I appreciate it so much. It means the world. It's such a good time. It helps me get through the day. And I just got a little bit left to go. And what everybody's saying, hello to or just saying cheers, and hope you have a great day. Yep, thank you very much. And saying bye to if I don't hear anything. Oh, we got Smirk. I don't think I said hi to you yet, but happy Friday, Wilkie. Thanks for jumping in and saying hi. But everybody, I truly, truly appreciate it. I wish I could just, believe me, if I could blow off the rest of the day, I'd just do this and talk with you the rest of the day. But love you all. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for jumping in the live streams. Thank you so much for making the chats fun. Thank you for making the chats hard for me to keep up with, because that means you're active and you're like throwing questions and comments out there or saying hi to each other. I love it. I appreciate it so much. So anyway, I'm going to cut it off for now, but we'll be talking to you all here real soon. I hope you have a great, fun, happy, safe weekend. Whatever you're up to. So we'll talk to y'all soon. So we'll talk to you later.